Hello, everyone. How are you today? Weather out here is not as bright and beautiful as I'd liked it to be, but welcome to KJ Around the World. Hopping in for another live today because there are a few things I wanted to chit chat about. And I wanted to start with looking at opportunities for educators to work and make money online in 2024 and how they can be able to do this and travel the world as well. So, to begin, I just wanted to state out full disclosure, I am an educator. I've worked in education for 15 years plus. I love what I do. It's fun, it's awesome. I've worked with children, I've worked with adults, and one of the best things that have come out of 2020 is being able to work and travel and just have that sense of flexibility in being able to teach remote. Pre-pandemic, like this isn't something that I would have even like thought about or, looked into. And so being able to have the opportunity to do this and do the things that I love, I have found that it's an awesome experience. And being able to share what I like to do, what I love doing, what I love engaging in, it has helped to bring me to a new, group of people. And that includes my Instagram platform. And I usually try to ask what people are interested in, if they're interested in remote work, teaching abroad, what have you. And a lot of people have really found remote teaching to be exciting and they're interested in it. But there are other things that you can do as an educator to make money online. And I wanted to share that with you today. So, to begin, I know remote work is all a buzz these days, but remote work isn't just for tech workers. It isn't just for people who are working in corporate. There are remote work opportunities for you too if you're interested. So, starting off, we're going to do, what we do, which is teaching. So, being able to do some teaching online on freelance teaching platforms like Preply, like Cambly, and other teaching platforms, even OutSchool, are great ways for people to be able to make money online as educators doing what they love. Now, if you think that this is for you, make sure that you do have technical skills because the last thing you want is for you to be like knee deep in a lesson and your computer shuts down or the screen freezes or something happens and you're like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Right? You'll be set off, your students will be set off. So at least have some level of technical skills because this will help you to do your job a lot easier and better, more efficient. So we're starting off with being able to do freelance teaching on platforms like Cambly and Preply and OutSchool, for examples. Now, something else you can do that you're already skilled in and you have, experience in is creating courses. Now, if you are skilled in a certain topic, maybe you're good at social emotional learning, or you're good in yoga, you have certification, or you're good at creative writing or history, whatever topic it may be, you can create your own courses. And if you're familiar with different platforms like Udemy or Teachable, you can create your courses and like post them on these platforms and make serious significant money in 2024. So that's definitely something to look into. I highly, highly recommend you doing your research and looking into these because these are great ways for you to make money online in 2024. Now, next thing I want to go to is creating educational content. I'm looking down, guys, just so you know, because I made a list and I just want to make sure I hit all the points on the list because there's so much information here. I don't want to miss anything. So if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my list, just making sure that I hit each of the points that I want to make today. So the next one, as I mentioned before, is being able to make educational content on YouTube. So whether it's, starting your own yoga channel, teaching yoga to children or adults, or perhaps starting a channel focused on history or social studies content, if that's what you teach in your day job, that's definitely something that you want to start with because A, it takes you straight to the people, right? And if it takes off, serious opportunities there for making money, whether it's with advertisers, companies, YouTube themselves, right? Like, this is a great way for you to share what you already have experience and knowledge in, and you can share with the world, right? The next thing I want to touch on is something that I've been into since 2016, and that's blogging and writing. I love blogging. Like, anyone who knows me knows that I love my blog. I try to, keep up with it and post weekly. I send out my newsletters, like everything. I love my blog writing, and it has definitely been like the biggest passion project of my life because I'm constantly making sure that I'm improving on it. It started off as like a travel blog, and then it moved into like a lifestyle blog. I post cooking, I post recipes, um, I post travel content, even content about my plants. And I've got lots of plants. Like, I'm looking at them right now. Like, I have lots of plants. And so, you know, if you're into anything that like piques your interest or something that um other teachers might be interested in, or just people, in the wider world might be interested in, um, definitely start a blog. And one thing I can say about a blog, like, I have people looking at my blog content from all over the world. When I say all over the world, I mean from Bangladesh to Suriname. Like, I've got people reading my blog post about my pesto pasta recipe, which is the most popular thing on the blog, by the way. My pesto pasta recipe. I've got people looking at my content relating to Iceland, free things you can do in Iceland, even Mallorca, free things you can do in Mallorca, or, the best places to eat in Mallorca. So don't feel as if things that you love to do might not, gain traction, or people might not be interested in it. If you can do it and you love it, people are going to be interested in it. I guarantee you. So that's the next thing that you can do. I think something that I started off doing early on in 2016 that I've kind of, tampered down on recently is doing affiliate marketing. So as educators, something else you can do is affiliate marketing. Now, I did this through my travel content, but as educators, like, sky's the limit, guys. There's a lot of companies who would be willing to work with you, and you can get paid to work with them and market their content and market things that you're actually using, right? Things that you actually love working on and love doing. So don't be afraid to introduce yourself to different companies, different online companies, because from, I believe it's IXL down to Teachers Pay Teachers, like, there's a lot of platforms who are willing to work with you. You also have to just put yourself out there, right? Make sure that, I know a lot of people say, oh, personal branding, but like, honestly, make sure you're starting on the road to creating a sense of personal branding, because this is what's going to make these companies interested in you and make them want to work with you. And if you can put them in front of your platform, in front of your audience, that's going to be a win-win for you as well as for them. So that's something else that educators can do to make money in 2024. Moving on to virtual workshops and webinars. Now, I actually just completed a virtual webinar yesterday, by a amazing, content creator, millennial in debt. Melissa is like, she's awesome, awesome. Like, I love her content. I love her Instagram content. She makes like the best reels. She also makes some really inspirational like workout videos. And since I've been on my gym kick, like, it's been really awesome to kind of get back into the groove of things, working out and like just being inspired by content creators like her to work out and just like change my lifestyle. So definitely creating your own workshops is a way to go, right? Whether you're starting off with like a free webinar where you're introducing people to your content, or this is something that you have subscribers subscribe to and they get on like a monthly basis. This is a great way for you to make money in 2024. It's also a great way to get your content in front of people who might not be familiar with your work, right? And if they are familiar with your work, maybe this helps them to get a deeper dive into it, right? So if you answer the questions to, if you are the answer to a lot of questions that people have relating to teaching, relating to traveling, relating to things, in general in life, you want to be able to put this information out there and provide them with that support and that help and that feedback, because that will also make their lives easier. So, something else that you can do is start your own online conference or even a summit. Like, honestly, many people probably don't think about this. And I never thought about this before I got into the Exodus Summit crew. And I was like going to their summits, or, going to their things that they have provided to the community. I never knew about that. I'm like, I could do a summit, little old me. But yes, you can create your summit. You can work with other creators, you can work with other people in your niche and create a summit, whether it's for educators or something relating to travel. Maybe you're thinking about teaching abroad and you want to do a summit for, people who teach abroad. This is definitely something that you can get into and make some serious money through registration and selling products or what have you by creating your own online summit. So don't sleep on it. It's something that you can get into as well. Of course, it's going to, take a lot of research and looking into it and finding out what projections are, and, if you have to pay speakers, what have you, but it's something that you can do to make money online in 2024. Now, last but not least, you can also do speaking engagements. So, whether it's being at a conference and an in-person conference, or an online conference, or an online summit, you can get paid to share your expertise at speaking engagements, conferences, summits. This is a great way to get your name out there, get your content out there, but also for you to get paid to do what you love. So, if this is for you, if you think that being able to work remote, teach from anywhere, find opportunities online in 2024 is for you, definitely make sure you're liking and subscribing to the channel. I have so much more to share, not only when it comes to my teaching experience or being able to teach online, remote, which I love doing, but I also have a lot to share when it comes to travel. I have two trips coming up, and I'm really, really excited about them. I have two trips coming up, and so I'm going to be sharing a lot about that. If you're a fan of my shorts, like I love these travel shorts where, I'm dropping gems and just sharing a lot of information about my travel experience. So if this is for you, make sure you are liking, subscribing, commenting on the video, and just sharing who you are and connecting with me so that we can, be able to move from the screen and take it to another level and be more personal and kind of connect on DMs or on social media, right? We're here to build community, we're here to support each other, and this is a great way to do it. So until next time, I will see you.